It's coming right for us. Here's our radar for this afternoon. Welcome to our white Christmas, hopefully. I want to show you, here's an untouched spot where no one's gone. You got the old standard 12-inch ruler. And looks like we got a good solid 8 inches. I should do that the other way. 8 inches of snow right now. I'm just going to leave that right there. I'll come back and check it. This is only day one of many days to come, although the accumulation I think is going to be less, so should be fun. I have sort of a conundrum, a catch-22. I love it when it gets like this and I want to go out and play in it, but now I live closer to family and they have to travel quite a ways to and from work, and so I kind of want to be at home in case they have car troubles or run off the road or something. So it's hard for me to decide what to do, whether I should go wander out into the woods and go play in all this or stay at home. So I don't know, just giving you a little update on Oregon's winter. How do? Well, weather guessers were wrong. They initially said we were going to get quite a bit of snow, and then they're like, no, you're not. We're going to go ahead and downgrade this. Well, this is over a foot in a lot of spots. I'm going to double check my winter box if I can find it in there. And you can also see what a nice job that heater does. Look at, there's not even any snow on top. Come around the side, you can actually see water dripping, but it's 27 degrees out right now. There's water dripping from an engine compartment, so that's always a good thing. We're going to take a look at the temperature. She's at 180. What I'll show you is I won't press the gas, so it probably won't start. I'm just going to move the water around with the water pump. You can see it starts to circulate, starts to go down a little bit to about 160. But I'm going to unplug the thing before I start it up. Alright, I'm going to give it 3 little gas pumps, especially since I use the stuff out of the carburetor. Starts right up. So we're going to let this warm. I'm going to get it turned around. Also, take the time. I know it looks really cool when your truck's covered in snow, at least I think it does. Take the time to clear your windows. There was just a gentleman a couple nights ago. I think there's probably alcohol involved, but he came out of a Christmas party and didn't take the time to warm up his car, clear his windows, pulled right in front of a semi-truck, and passed away on the road. So take your time to clear your windows. And so of course you can save gas by having an electric inline heater like that. My truck's pretty much already warm. You can tell there's, snow's basically wet and pulling off the window, even though it's way below 32. So I just wanted to double check, see what I had in my little winter box that I put behind the truck today. Well, I've had it there since, I don't know, a couple weeks now. This top is doing really well. It does hold a little bit of water, and then the water refreezes, so I actually had about 1.5 to 2 inches of ice under all that snow, but knocked it out. The plastic doesn't seem to be too brittle and break. So I just want to double check some stuff so I know what I've got in here. And I have my Rivers West gear, which, as I mentioned before, is almost a shelter in itself. Even wearing it on, I believe it was video 2 the other day when I went out and played, it's just too hot. some mil-spec gel. I have my my rope and rappelling kit, Gerber folding saw, a couple MREs broken down, 100 feet of paracord, my boots with socks and liners already in it. That's very important. A lot of people forget that part. Of course, my trusty axe. I actually have 2 tents in here and a brown tarp on the bottom. This is the military tent. You've seen that one. This one you have not seen yet. Review is coming. I bought it January of this year for a going out of sale at REI, of course. It's the Arret 2 and it's the ASL, and review will be coming. I'm going to really take it out in some of these winter storms here to test the winter portion of the tent. You know, I didn't really get a chance to do that as well, and I didn't document it as well as I'd hoped this spring. And you guys have probably seen it in some of the background videos. Sven saw, emergency car heater. There's some trioxane under there, and should take this out. I'm sure this is frozen. This is the Catadine. I'll replace that with one of the GI Arctic thermoses or canteens. So, well, I had this one. This was the one that came with the dent from County Com. I actually had this behind my seat for days. I don't know if you can hear that, but the water's not frozen at all. I did do some testing. Some of it I didn't film. The only way I got this to freeze solid was I put it in my freezer for over 24 hours, and but this water is good to go.